This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Okay, so let's get to the bottom of this. Drake and DJ Khaled. He can't be trusted. DJ Khaled needs these next two songs to sell his album from Drake, okay? He's had been announcing it since last year. Nobody cares anymore, okay? Khaled had a great run, okay? But it's annoying at this point, and we all know since 2000 and what was it? When was the first time Khaled got Drake on an album? I think it was around 2013, okay? And when I saw that, I was, no. It was 2012. And when I saw that, I was like, this guy Khaled is super fake, okay? Because he did not believe in, he didn't believe in Drake in the beginning at all. I think it was the song with Usher, right? Wasn't Usher on it? Okay, when did this come out? Featuring 2010. Okay, so this was in 2010. And I'm going to tell you something. So 2008, I was working with Khaled and Ace Hood and everything, and I told him about Drake because Drake had dropped Comeback Season at the end of 2007. And I told him, I said, hey, yo, you should do something with this guy Drake. I think Wayne's working with him. I don't know if he's part of, Young Money wasn't really a thing then. It always was a thing with Currency and Mac Main, but it wasn't formed like with Nicki and everybody else yet. So, I think Jay Mills had signed. It wasn't totally formed yet. It wasn't like official until 2009. I told him, I said, yo, get Ace Hood to work with Drake because I really liked Comeback Season. This is a mixtape that dropped in the end of 2007 into 2008, like I said. It wasn't, he had dropped another mixtape in 2009. It wasn't that one. So anyways, Khaled was like, nah, I'm not feeling it, da-da-da-da-da-da. Even when the other one dropped, where Lil Wayne got the songs with Jeezy and everything else, still didn't care. You can't make this up. Khaled didn't care. It was the song had I'm Going In on it and everything else. What's the album this was? Was it called Drake So Far Gone? Yeah. That mixtape was crazy. It had Bun B on it, everybody, right? And Khaled didn't believe, man, until 2010 after Drake's album was like dropping, right? I think it dropped. Then he believed. And then he was just riding his sack, man. Every time he needed to sell an album, he's calling Drake. There was a couple albums he didn't have Drake on them, and they didn't sell too well. Now, Cash Money was pushing this relationship because he had signed to Cash Money after that first one. And then I'm On One came out. That was Khaled's first, really big hit. Super big hit. He had a couple before. He was on a run with Koch, but this I'm On One was something different. He went on a run after that. And then, the Snapchat thing happened later because Khaled had a little lull where he had a problem with Cash Money. I guess Birdman wasn't doing him right. And he moved on. And Drake has to understand, man. DJ Khaled and Ross will forever be tied in close. You can't share, Rick Ross hates Drake now. Just a little while ago, just a year ago, he was talking about how special it was to work with Drake. Ross is somebody you can't. I love Ross's music, and I think he's funny when he talks, but I don't think he's somebody that can be trusted. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Because it just, You know, he was just talking on Drink Champs like last year. And he was talking about how special.
Like you and Drake got an album together.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how much music we got,
Right.
because it's so easy working with the homie. It's not a lot. I'm gonna be honest. We in the 2 percentile when it come to writers.
I just can't understand what's going on here. And it's kind of frustrating because I know something deep happened. Something deep happened for everyone to turn on Drake like this. Future, Weekend. We know A$AP Rocky why that happened. Kendrick's been like this for a while. But like it just seems like more and more people are going against Drake. Now, you know, it's just crazy. You know, I think he's going to weather the storm. And this might be a third breath for Rick Ross, because Rick Ross, musically, nobody cares. You know, he dropped the thing with Meek. It was a really great album, but nobody's listening to it. You know, it only sold 30,000 the first week. And for Ross, it's still better than Meek. Meek can only do like 4,000 the first week. But BMF was a second breath for Ross. And I think this will be his third breath. I think something great will come out of this. But I don't think him and Drake... If Tim and Drake get cool again after this, it's like too much is being said on Rick Ross's part. He goes too hard. BBL Drake, all this other stuff. You know, I just don't see it the same. I don't think Drake should give Khaled those songs. Khaled is just... Bro, he charged Ace Hood $1 million to get out of his deal when he didn't care about Ace Hood anymore. Ace Hood just had to let it run its course. Because who's going to pay $1 million to come out of their deal? At one point, Khaled was behind Ace Hood for 2 albums, then dropped him like a hot potato until Ace Hood came with Hustle Hard. And Khaled jumped right back on the sack. Yo, Ace Hood, because it was a song that kind of took off on its own. Khaled was just going to let Ace Hood just fizzle out. Khaled doesn't have anybody's back but his own. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, he can't be trusted. Drake has to understand that nobody can be trusted right now. He should just stay internal for the next couple months. Meek Mill's probably going to jump in on this too. I just have a feeling like this is going to be a pile on. I think it's... I don't know. This is just a weird situation, man. We'll see what happens. This is a interesting beef because Drake helps out so many people. This isn't like 50 Cent where everybody, he was him versus the industry. We knew why that was, right? He was picking fights with everybody. This is like a pile on, and it's a behind the scenes thing, and I can't believe nobody's murmuring everything of why this is happening. But it's obviously being architected by Weekend, Cash, Future, Metro Boomin. They're recruiting everybody. They even got J. Cole looking funny out here. It's crazy. And Kendrick Lamar, I don't know, you know, like, I don't know why he chose right now to go back in on him. But he did. I don't know. We'll see. French Montana, does he have beef with Drake? Because I heard that whole Big Pun record was canceled because Metro Boomin had something to do with it. And that's why. Cease and desist. And that is not the reason why Rick Ross unfollowed him. That is not the reason. It's way deeper than that. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. I got one more story for the night after this. And I'm sure more stuff will happen by the morning. Smash that like button. Appreciate you all. Peace.